And we welcome you inside the Moore Fitness Center for AAC men's basketball here on the CIU Sports Network. Milligan taking on Columbia International this afternoon with the horizon of the end of the regular season nearing close. Just 3 games left here at home for CIU, 4 overall. Opening tip-off will be won by Columbia International. The same starting 5 they trotted out all season long. Brinson, Causey, Howard, Heathcock, and the all-time program points leader, Darian Oates. Underneath, Christian Howard looked to go up. Shot was blocked by Gold. Milligan with an early defensive stand. Now our first look at the Buffs offense. 11-10 on the season. 11-8 inside conference play. Here's Folly Bogan off the left wing. 3-point shot, skips off. Heathcock, his first rebound of the day, averages close to 9 a game. That's third best in the conference. Heathcock from rebounder to shooter. Shot left short. Long miss hauled in by Lincoln Tommy. Bogan just off the right block. Tried to go across the paint. Pass intercepted by Howard. 1 minute in, still no score. Causey with the basketball for CIU. To Oates at the top of the key. Crossover dribble drive. Oates, floater, rattles its way through for Darian Oates. Graduate student out of Goldsboro, North Carolina. Gives CIU an early 2-0 lead. Hickman up top for Bogan. The team's leading scorer, close to 24 points a game. Bogan with 10 to shoot. Defended by Brinson. Handoff pass for Carlson. Free throw line jumper. Not there. Heathcock make it a pair of boards. Causey, crossover dribble. Dish over for Heathcock. From one block to the other, Heathcock powers up and in through contact for the score. Foul goes against Tommy. That's his first. Milligan's first team foul. As D'Anthony Heathcock steps to the line, looking to complete the 3-point play. A 66% shooter on the season. It's up and in. Heathcock tacks on 3, and it's a 5-0 Columbia International lead nearly 2 minutes in. Right elbow, that's Gold. Jump shot, not enough under it. A foul on the rebound underneath. Darian Oates with a push down low. That's his first. Columbia International's first team foul. Buffs inbound. They came into today on a 3-game win streak, taking down Truett McConnell, Kentucky Christian, and Tennessee Wesleyan over the last 11 days. Underneath, it's Tommy from the left side. Tack on Bogan for the assist, and Milligan's on the board. 5-2 CIU leads, though, with the basketball on a 3-point advantage. Heathcock to the basket. D'Anthony Heathcock soars inside for his second score. 7-2 CIU. Underneath on the other end, it's Gold responding for the Buffs. The junior out of Wellington, New Zealand. Had 11 the last time these two teams met, which was all the way back at the beginning of December. Feels like an entire season ago and not just 2 mere months. That last meeting, a CIU 98-83 win. Right side, Causey with 10 to shoot. Works his way back to the middle in the hands of Darian Oates. 5 seconds. Oates foul before he could get a shot off. It'll go against Gold, his first. Bumped into Oates, left side of the lane. Second team foul for Milligan. CIU inbounds, fresh 20 on the shot clock. Christian Howard. Underneath, count it, with a foul. It goes against Carlson, his first, team's third. Christian Howard, the second best field goal percentage in the AAC at close to 64% on the year. Drops through his first bucket of the day. First free throw, thought about bouncing out, but dropped through. A 10-4 CIU advantage. 3 minutes gone by. Tommy off the left corner. connects with the triple. Lincoln Tommy, his first points today. It's a 10-7 CIU lead now. The Rams trying to stay in this offensive rhythm they found, making each of their last 4. Howard makes it 5 straight shots fall for CIU. 12-7 Rams. Bogan in on the action. Three-pointer won't go. Offensive rebound. Carlson dish to Gold. Skips out. Heathcock pulls it in. Up the floor in transition is Causey. Layup rolls off the front iron. Tommy there to collect it in. 12-7 CIU, 4 minutes in. Milligan basketball as Carlson stands at the top of the key before he could kick a pass right wing. Offensive foul whistle. Moving screen on the baseline from Sam Gold, his second personal. He'll check out along with Lincoln Tommy as Finn McClure and McCaskill Rivers step in for the first time today. Two players that both had double figures in the last meeting with CIU back in early December. McClure with 14, Rivers with 12. Heathcock on the baseline. 13 to shoot, goes back to the wing, now top of the key for Brinson. Pick and roll with Howard. Floater too strong, he grabs his own rebound and puts it back through. Christian Howard with an early 3 buckets. It's 14-7. CIU, Christian Howard the leading scorer with 7 points. Bogan up with the right hand. Off the window goes Folly Bogan, who's hoping he can repeat the performance he had 4 days ago against Tennessee Wesleyan. Dropped a team-high 35 in their 90-75 win over the Bulldogs. CIU up by 5. Howard just outside the paint. Tries to spin down low. 8 to shoot. Up top for Causey for 3. 2 hops and off. Heathcock the offensive glass. Here's Causey once more. Second time's the charm for Bryce Causey. Timeout, Milligan. 17-9. Columbia International, the Rams, starting out shooting 58% from the floor. We'll be back after this on the CIU Sports Network. .32 to play here in the first half. Columbia International up on Milligan, 17-9. Bryce Causey three-pointer forced the Buffs to take a timeout moments ago as they now trail by 8. Here's Bogan making his move at the top of the key. Up with the right hand and off. That's James Davis fresh into the mix, wrestling away the rebound. Now in the hands of Jeter. Right arc, one of 3 fresh faces on the floor, joined by Brandon Hunt. A pass to Heathcock, he's knocked down to the floor, and a foul whistle. Pushed down by Hickman, his first. Milligan's 15th foul. Flynn Carlson to the sidelines for the Buffs. Pip Corinth in for the first time today. Junior out of New Zealand, averages 2 points a game. Oates in the paint. Pump fakes once, twice, 3 times. Lets it fly left short. Bogan the board. Up ahead, here's Hickman. Step back 3 ball. Not there. Heathcock soars in for the miss. Jeter, straight on trifecta. High bounce off the back iron. 17-9, CIU in front. Milligan, though, with the basketball. 13:30 to play in the first half. Down low, that's Corinth. Outside for Rivers. Working on Heathcock with 10 to shoot. McClure left elbow extended, 7 to shoot. Shot from the block falls off the glass for Finn McClure. His first points. It's 17-11 CIU. 13 minutes left here in the first half. Davis gives it away. Bogan the steal. Outside for Hickman. Three-pointer, too strong. Underneath on the offensive glass. Dishing down low was McClure. He finds Rivers for the score. Timeout, CIU. 17-13, Columbia International, a 5-0 Milligan run. 12:49 to play here in the first half. We'll be back on the CIU Sports Network. $12:49 to play here in the first half. 17-13. Columbia International leads Milligan, though the Buffs on a 5-0 run to climb back into this one. They trailed 17-8, earlier on in the quarter. Rams basketball out of their own timeout. Will Kelly and Johnny Wysong both fresh on the floor. All 5 starters now out for CIU. Jalen Jeter goes to Wysong. Now to Brandon Hunt. Right post. Backs his way inside. Tried to go over the top. Wysong. He threw it away. 12:32 first half. 17-13 Columbia International. Milligan up the right side of the floor. That's McClure in the hands of Tommy back into the mix. Right hand layup. Battles inside. Got bumped down. No whistle. He still sees the bucket fall. 17-15. CIU's lead is down to 2. The Rams trying to end a near 2.5-minute scoring drought. Kelly. Pass taken away. Up the floor, it's Tommy. Stopping and dishing. Rivers on the follow-up with the right hand. Tied up at 17. A lead that was once 8 points is no more. 11:50 to play in the first half. Columbia International basketball against a 3-2 zone. 15 to shoot. Davis over for Kelly. Brandon Hunt with 5 to shoot. Fadeaway jumper in the paint. Too strong. Rebound McClure. Corinth for 3. And the lead. Milligan in front 20-17. Their first lead here today. 11:10 to play in the first half. Davis trying to find Hunt. Deflected out by Milligan, and CIU wants to see a change. They bring all 5 starters back onto the floor in hopes of ending an over 3-minute-long scoring drought. 11:05 to play in the first half. Milligan, an 11-0 run over the last 2 minutes to take a 20-17 lead. Howard, low post, backing his way inside. Spin move with the right hand, banks in. Christian Howard. CIU back within 1 as Howard has a team high 7 points today. Low post is Corinth. Layup left short. Rebound Howard. His second. 10:20 left in the first half. 20-19 Milligan. CIU trying to reclaim their lead. Howard once again just outside the paint. Top of the key, Heathcock 10 to shoot. Now Brinson, crossover drive, 5 to shoot. Fadeaway jumper left short. Milligan the rebound. 9:50 left first half. CIU down by 1. Milligan basketball. Right elbow is Rivers. Inside. Layup rolls off the back iron. Heathcock the rebound. His 6th here in the first half. 9:30 left before the break. CIU trails by 1, 20-19. Brinson Oates in the corner. Causey. Pump fake. 3-point shot. Left short. Tommy the forward. In transition is Tommy, left wing. In the hands of McClure to reset the Milligan offense. 3-point shot, McClure from deep. Finn McClure. The triple from the left side. It's a 23-19 Milligan advantage. 8:47 left first half. Jab step drive from Howard. Layup bounces off. Milligan the rebound. Tommy from the logo and a 4-point lead. 3-point shot, top of the key, too strong. Climbing the ladder for the board was Heathcock. Anthony Heathcock now 5 points, 7 rebounds. Appears to be well on his way to his 6th straight double-double. But I'm sure he's more focused on cutting into this deficit that CIU faces. 23-19 Milligan with 8 minutes and change left in the first half. Heathcock. Top of the key, Howard. 5 to shoot. Darian Oates, 3 seconds to shoot. Heathcock doesn't see the shot clock. Turnover from the Rams. Reed Warga onto the floor for Bryce Causey. Columbia International makes a change. Meanwhile, for Milligan, their leading scorer in Folly Bogan is back in. 8 minutes to play in the first half. 23-19 Milligan with under 8 minutes left in the first half. Bogan, shot lifted and through. Folly Bogan now with 4 points. The lead, though, is 6 for Milligan. 25-19 Buffs. 7:39 in the first half. Oates, middle of the paint for Howard. Backdoor cut is Warga. Count the bucket with a foul. Reed Warga headed to the line for one extra shot as Bogan collects his first personal. Now the referees conversating with Rams head coach Tony Stottman, alleging that Bogan kicked Reed Warga after the play. .7:30 left first half. 25-21 Milligan. Emotion starting to run high in this one. Warga's free throw is a swish. The deficit down to 3. 25-22 Milligan. 7:25 left here in the first half. McClure, step back 3. Hard miss off the right side. Heathcock the rebound. Brinson, fouled, floater, up and just a bounce off. He'll head to the line for 2. Foul goes against Rivers, his first. Milligan's 7th team foul. Brinson at the stripe. First time today, his first shot is up and through. A 78% shooter from the line this season. Brandon Hunt onto the floor for Christian Howard and CIU. The Rams as a team, a perfect 4 for 4 from the line today. Make it 5 for 5 as Brinson cuts the Milligan lead down to a single point. And he'll check out. Will Kelly back in for the Rams. 7 minutes left in the first half. 25-24 Milligan. McClure draws the double team, dishes over for Bogan. Back for McClure into the paint for Bogan. Top of the key. Too strong. Brandon Hunt collects the miss. Darian Oates, right wing. Over for Will Kelly. CIU trying to reclaim the lead they lost. Foul whistled off the ball along the far side. It goes against McClure for an elbow to the back of Brandon Hunt. 8th team foul. Hunt at the stripe to shoot. 6:39 left in the first half. His first free throw earns him a second. And we're tied at 25. Jay Hickman back on in the place of McClure for Milligan. Hunt's second free throw gives CIU back the lead. 26-25. Columbia International. 6.5 to go in the first half. Tommy, right side of the front court, over for Bogan. Columbia International on a 7-0 run, and now they force a turnover. Kelly and Hunt combine to take it away. 6:15 in the first half. CIU up by 1. Heathcock, low post turnaround. Too strong. Milligan the rebound. Bogan on the other end. Layup rattles through. 27-26 Milligan. And Buffs head coach Bill Robinson wants to talk things through. 6:01 to play in the first half. 27-26 Milligan. A highly emotional, closely contested battle between two of the AAC's top teams here this afternoon. CIU currently third in the conference standings with a 14-6 conference mark. Milligan not too far behind in 5th place in the AAC with 11-8 mark inside of league play. Conference tournament beginning to draw closer. Both teams have 4 regular season games left before they travel up to Kingsport, Tennessee for the AAC conference tournament. A contest and tournament, meanwhile, that CIU won a season ago for the first time in program history. Which, take a look at the top 5. Union and Pikeville take the top 2 spots. CIU and Johnson 3rd and 4th, with Milligan rounding out the top 5 in the AAC men's basketball standings. 6:01 to play here in the first half. 27-26. Milligan leads Columbia International. Will Kelly, Darian Oates, DeAnthony Heathcock, Brandon Hunt, and Reed Warga. The 5 Rams on the floor for Tony Stockman's squad. Hunt over for Kelly, left wing. Into the corner, Heathcock. Works his way back up top for Oates. 10 to shoot for CIU. Oates into the paint, pump fake, shot flies and falls for Darian Oates. CIU back in front, 28-27. Warga, kick ball in the front court. Christian Howard back on in the place of Heathcock. .5:28 first half. CIU 28, Milligan 27. Tommy, dish down low, pass tipped away by Howard on the baseline. It'll stay Milligan basketball. 5:21 first half. Milligan inbounds. Bogan, top of the key. The Buffs trailing by 1. The clock coming up on 5 minutes left in the half. 5 seconds to shoot. Bogan makes his move. Turnaround shot, left short, but a foul. It goes against Darian Oates with a late push. That'll be his second. Team's second foul as well. As finally Bogan steps to the line. His first up and in. Bogan, a 70% shooter from the line this season. Has scored over 500 points this year, averaging right at 24 a contest. Bogan sinks the second to reclaim the lead. 29-28 Milligan. 5 minutes left in the first half. Jalen Jeter, fresh off the bench, to Howard in the paint. Looks around, finds Will Kelly for three. Too strong. Rebound popped in the air twice. Bogan collects it in, and he's fouled in transition. Reed Warga whistled for a forearm push, his first. Columbia International's third team foul. As Milligan leads it 29-28, 4:52 in the first half. Tommy to Hickman. Hickman looks around, goes to the right wing for Corinth. Underneath, Tommy splits two defenders for the bucket and the whistle. Foul goes against Will Kelly, his first, as Lincoln Tommy steps to the free throw line for the chance at a three-point play. Tommy, a 54% shooter at the line, his first today, rattles through. 4:29 left in the first half. Milligan 32, Columbia International 28. Brandon Hunt, left elbow for Columbia International. Bounce to the paint for Howard. Low post, Christian Howard, 5 to shoot, right hand hook, too strong. Howard now 4 of 8 from the floor here in the first half, a team best 9 points. Clock rolls under 4 minutes to go. 32-28 Milligan. Bounce pass right side, Tommy for three. Not enough under it. Hunt grabs the short miss. Kelly to the basket, wave off the made layup. Foul whistle back up top of the key. Hickman guilty of his second. Team's ninth. Warga, Hunt to the sidelines as Brinson and Heathcock, a pair of starters, are back in for CIU. Will Kelly at the line, shooting 1-1. Too strong, just his third miss of the season from the stripe. 3:30 to play in the first half. It's 32-28. Milligan in front. Jazz Johnson at the straightaway. Over for Corinth, right elbow extended. Back to the middle, turnaround right hand. Rolls off, Howard to the board. CIU trying to end a 2-minute scoring drought. Down by 4 with 3 to play here in the first half. Jeter's pass a bit behind Brinson, stolen by Bogan. His second steal of the half. Bogan just inside the arc, along 2, left short. Offensive rebound, Carlson, and the putback. When Carlson jumps in on the scoring action, it's 34-28 Milligan. The 7th different Buffalo to score here in the first half. Heathcock, baseline J, too strong. McClure the board. Milligan in front, 34-28, 2:15 to play in the first half. Carlson just outside. Now to the paint, goes to the top for McClure, 10 to shoot. McClure takes 2 spins, lifts a jumper, too strong, and a foul on the rebound. Heathcock pulled it in, his 9th of the first half. And a foul whistle against Jazz Johnson, pulling down the forearm of Heathcock on the rebound. He heads to the free throw line, now shooting 2, the 10th team foul of the half from Milligan. Heathcock 1 for 1 today, now 2 for 2. There's the senior out of Cartersville, Georgia. We told you a little bit earlier on in the first half, Heathcock 5 straight double-doubles. coming into today, 9 overall on the season. With that made free throw, now 6 points, 9 boards, in 14 minutes in the first half alone. Second too strong. 1:58 to play in the first half. Milligan in front by 5, 34-29 Buffaloes. Milligan with the basketball. Bogan top of the key, drives inside. Layup rattles its way through for Folly Bogan as he climbs into double figures, the first Buffalo to do so today with 10 points. 36-29, a 7-point deficit for CIU with 90 seconds to play in the first half. Foul left wing against McClure, his second for a push of Heathcock. A 6'7" forward back at the stripe. First to swish. Anthony Heathcock had 13 points the last time these two teams met in early December. Back earlier in the week, 4 days ago on the road at Reinhardt, came away with 11 points and 10 boards. He sinks both from the line on that trip. 36-31 Milligan, the lead down to 5 with 1:20 to play in the half. Bogan right wing for Johnson. Here's Corinth to the low post. Right hand turnaround, left short. Heathcock with his 10th rebound here in the first half. 2 points away from a double-double. Causey over for Oates, left wing. 15 to shoot, 50 to play. Wysong, left hand, floats through from the left side of the lane for Johnny Wysong. His first points, the lead down to 3 for Milligan. Final 45 seconds of the first half. Bogan, spin move shot, not enough under it. Causey hauls in the miss. 25 to shoot, 31 to play. A 6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 36-33 Milligan. CIU with the basketball. A shot from distance ties it. Heathcock, left wing. Pinball's out. Rebound Milligan. They'll have the last look with 10 seconds to play in the first half. Bogan over for Tommy, 5 seconds. Lob over the top, off everyone's hands, out of bounds. Up and over everyone's head, out of bounds. Tommy throws it away with 3.5 left in the first half. Down by 3, Princeton, the half-court heave. Too strong, and that sends these two teams to the locker room. As competitive as it could have been, 36-33, Milligan leads Columbia International. 5 different lead changes, 3 ties through the first 20 minutes as Columbia International heads into the locker rooms. Christian Howard, the leading scorer at 9 points. D'Anthony Heathcock, a near double-double, 8 points, 10 boards. Meanwhile, Milligan, she's a pair in double figures between Lincoln Tommy and Folly Bogan, each with 10 points apiece. That sends us to the locker rooms. Milligan in front, 36-33 over Columbia International at the half. We'll be back for more when we return here to the Moore Fitness Center on the CIU Sports Network. Back for the second half here inside the Moore Fitness Center. 36-33 Milligan out of the break with the basketball. A 3-point advantage for the Buffs as it was an ultra-competitive first half. Milligan shooting 44% through the first 20 minutes. Here's Sam Gold back up top for Tommy. Back for Gold. Left corner triple. A swish. Sam Gold with the make from deep. It's 39-33 Milligan. 30 seconds gone by in the second half. Columbia International started out fast, took an 8-point advantage 7 minutes in, but they saw that 8-point lead dissipate. Columbia International has trailed for the final 5.5 minutes of the first half into the first minute of the second half as well. Possession knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with CIU. Lob over the top. Finds Brinson. 39-33. Brinson, left elbow floater. Too strong. Foul whistled on the rebound. And it's going to stay with CIU. Sam Gold pushing Howard out of the way to clear space for the rebound. That's his third personal, and he'll immediately check out McCaskill Rivers back in. Howard, the inbounder, along the baseline. Brinson to the left wing for Causey. Down near side, Darian Oates for three. It's good. The answer from Darian Oates, his first make from long distance. Columbia International shot just 1 for 8 from three-point range in the first half. Here in the second, starting out 1 for 1. Step back from Bogan. Too strong. Tommy, the offensive rebound. He's got now 5 rebounds, go on with 10 points. Milligan's team leader in both. Underneath, Tommy's layup, too strong. Put back from Rivers. Gets the bucket with a foul. Foul will go against Bryce Causey, his first, CIU's first. McCaskill Rivers steps to the free throw line. Had 12 points the last time these two teams met. His free throw will skip off and leave him with 6 here today. 41-36. Milligan in front. 18 minutes left. Causey, right wing, back up top. To the right elbow for Howard. Drives to the paint, off the glass and in for Christian Howard. He climbs into double figures with 11. 41-38 Milligan, the lead down to 3 for the Buffs. 2 minutes gone by in the second half. 3-point shot from Carlson, not on target. Heathcock brings in the rebound. Brinson over for Causey, left corner. Had to recollect the pass. Pumps inside, drives, dish out, Oates. Floater, middle of the lane for Darian Oates. He's got a pair of buckets here in the second half. Darian Oates now with 9, and CIU back within 1. 41-40. Bogan, spin move low post off the window for Folly Bogan. 43-40 Milligan. 3 minutes gone by in the second half. Causey out of the left corner. Too strong off the back iron. Tommy the rebound. Inside, that's Hickman. Up and off the window is Jay Hickman. A quiet game, his first points. But he pushes the lead back to 5 for the Buffaloes. 45-40 Milligan. 16.5 left. Oates for 3. Too strong. Long rebound grabbed offensively by Brinson. Lob ahead for Heathcock and the flush. DeAnthony Heathcock into double figures, make it 6 straight games with a double-double for the big man. On the other end, Tommy is fouled. Causey, his second personal, second team foul, sends Lincoln Tommy to the free throw line. Tommy 1 for 1 in the first half. His first attempt here in the second. Pinball's out. Tommy, a 54% shooter at the line this season. As Causey and Howard check out, Warga and Hunt are in, and Warga pulls in the rebound off of the second miss from Tommy at the free throw line. 16 minutes left here in the second half, 45-42. Milligan in front, CIU with the basketball, trying to tie it up with a shot from distance. Oates inside, fadeaway jumper rattles through. They cut the deficit back to 1. 45-44 Milligan, under 16 to play. Turnaround shot from Bogan, falls through. Folly Bogan, the lead back to 3 for Milligan, as Bogan adds to his team lead, now 14 points. Brinson, right arc. Underneath, Heathcock pass knocked away by Hickman, in the hands of Carlson for the steal. Foul whistled off the ball on the baseline. Brinson fell down on top of Rivers. That'll be Brinson's first and third team foul. Tommy, the inbounder for Milligan, left of the basket. Up by 3. Hickman to the bucket, layup left short, grabs his own rebound, put back not there. Rebound pulled back in by Rivers, and he's fouled on the third effort on the possession. Warga with his second personal sends McCaskill Rivers to the line. Rivers shooting 74% at the line this season. He's 0 for 1 today. First left short. A freshman out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Rivers second, falls through. 48-44. Milligan in front. Columbia International facing that 4-point deficit. Hopes they can keep up this offensive rhythm they've snapped into, sinking 5 of their last 7. Warga handoff, Darian Oates. Left side of the lane, top of the key. Kick out, Warga for 3. Too strong. Milligan the rebound, that's Hickman down underneath. Buffs lead by 4. Bogan to the lane, floater rolls off. Rebound, Brinson. Into the corner. Oates, the trifecta, skips out. Rivers, the rebound. Hickman, right arc. Floater, good with a foul. 14-12 left to play. And Milligan in front, 50-44. Davis and Jeter both check on in the places of Brinson and Warga. Kelly also into the mix for Darian Oates. Warga checks out with his 3 personal fouls now. Clock just above 14 minutes left. CIU trailing by 6. Hickman at the line, trying to make it 7. Won't do it. Free throw, not enough under it. Kelly runs the point across the timeline. Davis back for Kelly in the corner. It's Jeter. Down low, Heathcock. Double teamed on the baseline. Jeter for Hunt. Drops it through. 50-46. Milligan's lead back to 4. Under 14 to go. Rivers straight on. One hop and off. Jeter flies in for the board. Rams in transition. Davis, double team, goes back outside for Jeter. No good. Put back from Heathcock, left short. Clock rolling up on 13 minutes to go. Milligan leading 50-46. 3 ball from Bogan. Not there. Kelly hauls in the miss. Kelly's no-look pass taken away by Tommy. And a foul whistle far side, a reach from Davis. That's his first. Finn McClure in for Lincoln Tommy as Milligan makes a change. The second half has been as close as it can be. Milligan a 14-13 advantage through these first 7 minutes out of the locker rooms. Hickman down low for Bogan. Backs down Davis. Dishes underneath for Corinth, who drops it through. 52-46 Milligan. 12:40 to play. Brandon Hunt, triple. Off the front iron, Kelly the offensive rebound. 3 from the same spot, too strong. Rebound, Bogan. Columbia International today struggling from three-point range, just 2 of 16 from distance. Milligan with a 6-point lead. 15 to shoot. Hickman in the left corner now with 8. Driving inside, layup off the window for Jay Hickman. All 6 points for him today coming here in the second half. 54-46 Milligan. Kelly trims the deficit back to 6 for CIU. Timeout Rams. 11:45 left. Milligan in front. 54-48 on the CIU Sports Network. $11:45 left here this afternoon. 54-48 Milligan. Bogan off the left wing for the Buffaloes. Dish down low, Rivers through a double team, gets the bucket with a foul. DeAnthony Heathcott with his first, CIU's 7th team foul. They had just 3 through the first half, 7 here in the second half. Davis, Hunt, Jeter off for CIU. Wysong, Howard, Brinson in. Rivers at the line, shooting 1. Not enough under it. 56-48 Milligan. 11:30 to play. Wysong to Howard. Inside, a foul. Do they count the bucket? No. Whistle before. Rivers with his second personal. Howard will inbound on the baseline. CIU down by 8. Kelly, right side from distance. He buries it. Will Kelly with Columbia International's just 3rd made triple of the day. Cuts the deficit down to 5. 56-51 Milligan. Buffaloes trying to respond. Jazz Johnson baseline. Behind the back pass to Rivers. Up top it's Bogan. Clock under 11 minutes left in the first half. Bogan, floater, falls through. Folly Bogan now at 16 points. The lead back to 7 for Milligan. 10:30 left. Heathcock, right wing to Brinson in the corner. Underneath, Howard. Off the glass for Christian Howard. The lead is at 5 for Milligan. As back and forth this game has been, the Buffaloes hoping they can keep on the offensive stride they found, making each of their last 4. Bogan, floater, pinballs out. Brinson the board. A battle of 2 of the top 5 teams in the conference standings. Kelly for 3. Rattles out, but Heathcock back there for the rim rocker. 58-55 Milligan. 9:45 left here this afternoon. Is that exclamation mark enough to bring the momentum back on CIU's side and reclaim their lead? Heathcock defending Rivers down low, and an offensive foul whistled on Rivers for a hook. His third. 9:32 left. Columbia International within 3. The Rams have made 4 of their last 5 shots to bring themselves back in it. Trailing by 3. Brinson with 15 to shoot. Goes to Howard in the paint. Quick shot. Count the bucket with a foul. A chance to tie it at the stripe for CIU. Milligan brings on 4 fresh faces as Johnson, Bogan, Corrent, and Rivers all check out. That last foul on Corrent, his first. 9:16 to play. Howard the line to tie it. And he does. A 7-0 run from Columbia International has tied it up at 58 apiece. Tommy to the right wing in the hands of Carlson. Now Gold, fadeaway shot, too strong. Howard grabs the miss. CIU trying to take their first lead since the 5-minute mark in the first half. Causey for Kelly, soaring in, left-hand layup, bounces off the left side. $8:35 left. We're tied at 58. Handoff pass for McClure. One to shoot. Gold won't get the shot off. Turnover from Milligan. Just the Buffaloes' 6th turnover here this afternoon. Tied at 58 with 8 minutes to play. Columbia International with the basketball. Trying to build on a 7-0 run. Underneath Howard. Trying to find Wysong, has to recollect. Now Oates with 10 to shoot. Kicks out for Causey. Off the front iron it skips, and a foul whistle to hold on the rebound. Hickman held back the hand of Wysong. That'll be his third. Columbia International basketball just left of the basket. Tied at 58, 7:50 to play. Wysong out of the corner. Got the swish, but wave it off. He steps out of bounds on the far sideline. We remain tied at 58. 7:45 to play. Milligan now trying to end a 3-minute scoring drought. Foul whistle, top of the key offensively. Hickman pushed away Brinson, trying to create space. That's Hickman's 4th. Bogan back in. 7:40 left, all knotted up at 58 apiece. Jay Hickman will have to head to the sidelines with 4 personals. CIU basketball. Howard down low for Wysong. Layup too strong. Bogan the board. His 5th. Going on with 16 points. Bogan left wing. Drives to the paint. Right hand floater. Off the mark left side. Offensive rebound. Carlson dishes to Gold for the finish. Milligan in front. 60-58. That ends a 3.5-minute drought for the Buffaloes. Timeout Milligan. 7:07 to play. A 2-point contest here in Columbia. We'll be back on the CIU Sports Network. .707 to play. Milligan in front, 60-58 on Columbia International. CIU trailed by 3 at the break. They've trimmed that deficit down to 2. The lead here in the second half for Milligan has been as large as 8, but CIU has battled back to stay in it. 3 in double figures now for CIU, one of which has the basketball in his hands. Darian Oates with 11 points. Right wing Brinson underneath Heathcock. Foul whistle before the shot. And it is offensive. Wysong whistled for the push down low. His first. Team's 8th. Milligan with a 2-point advantage. Bogan. Left wing over for Carlson. In the hands of Gold. Low post. Shot left short. Heathcock the rebound. A 12-point, 13-board day for the senior out of Cartersville, Georgia. CIU down by 2. Heathcock on the baseline. Goes back to the top and puts it in Brinson's hands. 10 seconds to shoot. Causey, left wing triple, skips off. Battle for the board, Milligan wins it as Tommy collects it in. 6 minutes to play. Milligan 60, CIU 58. Bogan around the screen, out for Gold, open for 3, and a swish. Sam Gold pushes the lead back to 5 for Milligan. 5:40 left. Dish down low for Causey and a foul. Foul whistled on the floor. It goes against Gold, his 4th. 17 foul for Milligan. And Rivers will take Gold's place on the floor. 5:31 to play. 63-58 Milligan as Bryce Causey steps to the line for the first time today. 50% shooter. His first up and in. Prior to that free throw, the Rams had not found a point in nearly 4 minutes. But Causey gives them 2 from the line, and he'll check out. Christian Howard back in. Five and a half to play. A 3-point affair. Milligan 63, Columbia International 60. McClure to the basket. 65-60. Milligan as Finn McClure pushes the lead back to 5. Brinson from distance. You betcha. Jalen Brinson cuts this down to a 2-point game. 5 minutes left. 65-63. McClure. Baseline floater. Pinball's out. Offensive rebound grab by Carlson. It goes back to Bogan with a fresh 15 to shoot. Bogan double teamed. Underneath for Rivers. Pass falls through his hands. Intercepted by Heathcock. Down low for Howard. He's fouled. Foul goes against McCaskill Rivers. His 4th. Milligan's 8th. Sends Christian Howard back to the line. A team best 16 points today, 2 of which have come from the stripe. Shot 60% from the line this season in his junior campaign. His first, one hop and through. 65-64 Milligan, 4:19 to play. Second, off the mark, loose rebound, Bogan collects it. 4:15 to play, 65-64 Milligan, up by 1. Dish down low, Rivers. Up over Heathcock. Shot bounces off. Howard the board. His 5th. Under 4 to play. Columbia International down by 1. 65-64. Columbia International trying to take the lead for the first time since the 5-minute mark in the first half when they led 28-27. Brinson soars inside, floats it through. Timeout, CIU. Rams back in front. 66-65. CIU. 3:37 to play. Columbia International has reclaimed the lead. We'll be back in a moment on the CIU Sports Network. .337 to play. Columbia International back in front. 66-65. Jalen Brinson's floater gave CIU back the lead for the first time since there were over 5 minutes left in the first half. And CIU led 28-27. Now they lead 66-65. They're going to have to hold tight that lead on the defensive end. Milligan basketball out of the timeout. Bogan dishes down low to Rivers. Trapped in the paint, shot deflected by Heathcock. Rivers recollects. Fadeaway jumper. Too strong on a hop. Rebound out of bounds off of CIU. Milligan keeps it. Sam Gold back in the place of Rivers. 2 players swap out who each have 4 personal fouls. Tommy, right wing. Pass to the corner. Hits the bench. Was trying to find McClure, who instead was cutting to the top of the key. Turnover from Milligan. 66-65. Columbia International. 3 minutes left. Brinson, left wing, down to the baseline for Heathcock. Brinson back in the corner. Not enough under his shot. Gold the rebound. McClure right side, around a screen from Carlson. Dishes down low for Carlson now. Left block, defended by Howard. Past the top, stolen away by Brandon Hunt. Look out, the big man flies up and lays it through. 68-65 CIU, 2:15 to play. McClure underneath for Bogan, who cut along the baseline for the bucket. Timeout, Milligan. 2:03 to play. Columbia International 68, Milligan 67. 30-second timeout from the Buffs. That last layup from Bogan ended an 8-0 CIU run after Milligan went the last 3 minutes without scoring. Columbia International trailed by 3 at the break. They have stormed back here in the second half and reclaimed the lead they once had. Both teams at one point in this game led by 8 points. For CIU, it was early on, 17-9. For Milligan, it was here in this second half, back with 12 minutes to play, 56-48. But now a different story. 2 minutes to go and a 1-point affair. 68-67 CIU. Can the Rams build on that mere 1-point advantage? Oates inside. Layup rolls off. Heathcock the rebound. Powers up for the score. 70-67 CIU. 1:40 to play. Top of the key is Gold. Dish down low for Bogan. He's double teamed. Throws a shot up and it still banks in for Folly Bogan. A 20-piece today for the graduate guard. Timeout, Rams. 1:20 to play. CIU 70, Milligan 69. A 1-point lead for Columbia International. Will they hold on? Find out when we come back here on the CIU Sports Network. .120 to play. CIU 70, Milligan 69. A mere 80 seconds are left to decide a winner today in this meeting of 2 of the top 5 teams in the conference standings. Brinson the inbounder for CIU. It'll be Rams basketball out of their own timeout, up by 1 as the clock rolls up on a minute to play. Brinson drives left side of the paint. Layup off the glass. Jalen Brinson. A 3-point lead for CIU. Can Milligan respond with less than 60 seconds to go? Bogan. Pass outside for Tommy. Stops. Recollects. Goes to McClure. 3 to tie it. Too strong. Hunt hauls in the miss. 45 seconds left. CIU up by 3. Brinson crosses the timeline, and now he's running away from contact before it finds him with 36.8 left as Carlson commits his second foul to stop the clock. 9th team foul for Milligan. As Jalen Brinson will head to the free throw line. Just 2 points in the first half for Brinson. Here in the second, he's gone 3 of 5 from the floor, including a shot from distance for 7 points. 36.8 to play. Timeout, Milligan. 72-69, Columbia International. A full timeout on the floor. We will take it with them. But when we come back, Jalen Brinson will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1 for a chance to extend Columbia International's 3-point lead. Be back in a moment on the CIU Sports Network. .8 seconds remain here today. Columbia International up 72-69 on Milligan. Out of the timeout, Jalen Brinson at the line, shooting 1-and-1. First free throw is up and in. Brinson now 3 of 3 from the line today. A 4-point lead turns into 5. Brinson sinks both. 35 seconds to play. CIU up 74-69. Bogan drives in for Milligan. Gets the layup. Timeout, Buffaloes. 29.6 seconds left. The lead sits at 3. 74-71. Columbia International. A second full timeout for Milligan. That's their final one today. We'll be back for the final moments when we return on the CIU Sports Network. .6 seconds left. 74-71. CIU leads Milligan. It'll be Columbia International basketball as Milligan steps out of their final timeout. Quick inbounds for Heathcock, who is fouled. Who will it be on here, McClure or Rivers? And it will be against Rivers. That's his 5th. Casco Rivers is done today. 9 points, 6 boards for the true freshman. He steps out as Lincoln Tommy will take his place. DeAnthony Heathcock headed to the free throw line on the other end. At the 10th team foul for Milligan. Heathcock at the stripe. He's 4 of 5 today. First one left short. Heathcock 14 points, 14 rebounds today. His 6th straight contest with a double-double, 10th overall this season. Trying to push the lead to 2 possessions. Free throw rattles through for Heathcock, 75-71 CIU. 25 seconds to play. Bogan drives inside, layup blocked down by Heathcock. He grabs in the miss. And a foul. 16.1 seconds to play, and Mr. Double-Double himself rejects it and collects it. Heathcock's third block of the afternoon. He's back to the line for two. First one skips out. The lead remains 4 points for CIU, 75-71. The second attempt is good. 76-71, CIU, 15 seconds to play. Bogan goes to Tommy, top of the key. 9 seconds left. Bogan's three-pointer left short. Rebound Milligan. Here's McClure for three. Won't go. Heathcock the rebound, saves it for Oates, and that will do it. Columbia International erases an 8-point deficit in the second half to take down Milligan, 76-71. 4 finish in double figures. Christian Howard, a team best 17 points. DeAnthony Heathcock, though, the double-double. And as impactful a performance as you could have asked for. 16 points, 15 rebounds for the senior forward. You had Brinson and Darian Oates, the two guards, also adding in 11 points apiece in the come-from-behind victory. CIU scores 43 points in the second half to take down Milligan, 76-71. With the victory, CIU improves to 16-9 on the season, 15-6 in conference play. Meanwhile, Milligan will fall to 11-11 overall and an 11-9 mark inside of conference play. CIU will hit the road coming up next week on Valentine's Day, Wednesday night. They will visit the number 2 team in the conference standings at Pikeville, a 7:30 tip-off Wednesday night. Back at home the following Saturday to play host to Reinhardt. That'll do it for us here today on the CIU Sports Network. A come-from-behind, hard-fought victory for the Rams, 76-71 over Milligan. That'll do it for us. We'll see you back here next time. I'm Kate Crenshaw saying so long. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, remember to smile. Good night.